it's Margaret with Texas Gal Treasures, and I'm bringing you my weekly sales update video for eBay, Etsy, and one from Bonanza. Normally I put this out on Monday, but things have been busy and lots of other things have been going on with Mother's Day and whatever. So it's coming today. Better late than never. All right, let me scoot over. There I am. And I'll start straight out with my Bonanza sale. This is a jacket and vest. It's a brown pinstripe, and it's really a long jacket. And this is when I was just starting buying men's clothing and jackets and things. And there were some that just have been sitting for a while. So I started slashing prices. So you'll see another one later, because I just thought, let me just get them out of here because I am done keeping them around my house. The Ricardo jacket. I bought this for $4, and with shipping and everything, it was $38.20. So profit after shipping and fees and everything is $24.60. So still pretty good profit, but yeah, it's been hanging on for a little while. And now I'm going to jump over to my eBay sales. This was another one when I first started. I thought, oh yeah, somebody's going to love this. But it's been sitting forever. But, you know, that's how you learn. You just try things out. So this one, the price on this was $2.17. I must have taken what I bought and just kind of like averaged out everything for the prices. So $2.17 was what I purchased this for. It sold for $19.92. This one did not have free shipping. I had this one in an auction because, like I said, these were the ones that I slashed the prices to like $9.99 or something like that, just to try to move them, or $10 something. So they had to pay the shipping on that, but it fit nicely into first class poly bag that I got, and so the shipping ended up being $2.25. And so the profit after fees and everything on this one was $12.83. So some of the profit obviously came from shipping. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Normally if I go over too much, I like to refund it, but I don't know. I'll think about it. Next up is a pewter pitcher that I bought for $3. And I took a best offer on this one of $20. Because this one, again, has been sitting there. I think I need to start putting on my little spreadsheet, when I purchased it. I have it on my other one, but not for the one I make for the video. So I can tell you, like, oh, I've had this for like 6 months or something. So, yeah, I took a best offer of $20. And this one, the person sent me a few different best offers, that I rejected or I countered. And finally, I was like, you know what? I looked it up. I looked to see how much I bought it for, how long I'd had it, and I thought, let's just do it. $20. It costs about $3.40 something cents to ship, so that left me with a profit of $10.85. Cool. And then this is another one of the jackets. It was a Joseph Bank, and so when I decide to switch things over, this is new for me. When I decide to switch things over and slash prices, I tried it for the first time. I slashed the prices down to $20, and then I don't do free shipping at that point. I'll do where they have to pay the shipping because trying to get rid of it. And then after the auction went through and nobody picked up on it I slashed it to 20, I slashed it to 10, and then after that, I don't know what I would probably just redonate it or something, but it sold. Yay! So I picked this up for $3. And with shipping and everything, it was $18.75 is what they paid. I wonder why it says 35 there. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it ended up being different. But, so my profit after everything was $7.87. So, couldn't be worse. Could be better, could be worse. And here is a nice little tie tack that I picked up for $1. And I took a best offer on this for $10, and I knew it was going to cost $1.93 to ship first class and a little first class bubble mailer that I have. And my profit there was $5.58. I guess that's right. I played it all into my eBay calculator, but it seems like it should be more, but maybe not. No after fees and stuff. Yeah. Well, okay. Alrighty, next up is a tie, and it's a really nice stained glass looking tie. And this one I think I took a best offer. I did. I took a best offer of $14.99. I bought it for $1.50, and after shipping fees, my net there was $9.48. And then this, a lady bought 4 of my pieces of jewelry, and she did send me best offers, but they were all really reasonable. Like this one, she sent me a best offer of $10 instead of $11.99. I'll go ahead and show you all of them. And then this one, she sent me a best offer of $20, so it wasn't too far, you know, it wasn't ridiculously low or anything. This one, she sent me a best offer of, I believe $20, and then same thing here. No, I think she bought this one straight out at this price. Yeah, she did. So she bought 4 items from me. So the total of the 4 items that she bought was $70.99. And the really super awesome thing about this is that these were all free shipping. So I had the shipping built into the price, but I was able to mail them all in one package. So that was really sweet. And because she ordered so much, I didn't, you know, try to put them into a bubble mailer or anything. I have these little small boxes. They're like 6 by 4 by 4, so they're small, and I put them in the little jewelry bags and packaged them up really nicely for her because she spent a nice little chunk of change with me, and I was happy about that. So because I chunked them all together, I went ahead and did my profit on all of them together too. So like I said, the total that she paid out was $70.99, and it cost $2.09 to ship. And then that left me with a profit after fees and everything of $52.90. So I like it. I've had people bundle things before, but not so many. So that was a really nice one there. And then here we've got a little mouse tie tack. I just love his little teeny green eyes. Those are so cute. So yeah, this one I bought for $2.83. Again, when I see those funky numbers there. Oh, I forgot to tell you how much the jewelry was. Oh well, you'll forgive me. The mouse was $2.83, so that means I, you know, bought a bunch of stuff probably at an auction or at a estate sale. I think this was an estate sale, and just averaged out my total of everything. So $2.83 is what I paid. I took a best offer of $9.99 on the mouse, and after shipping, my net was $3.74. Which, you know, is not super great, but. And then here I've got this, it's like a, I don't know if I'm saying that right, shilling little metal toy. And the condition was not super great, and the wheels don't consistently work when the motor's revved, but it would be great decor is what I put on it. And this one, I got a best offer of $10, so I took it. I bought it for 50 cents, and that left me $5.92 for profit there. Pretty nice. And then here we've got John Wayne. And John Wayne, let me scoot that back down there. John Wayne, where did you go? Okay. I had everything all set up, and then it got all funky. Here we go. John Wayne, where are you? I am looking for you. Here you are. John Wayne. John Wayne sold for $40, and they paid shipping for this. So $40, they paid $15 for shipping on that. So after fees and everything, that net me $36.50. So that was nice. And then here we've got a piggy bank. It's a Yogi Bear, handlebar bear piggy bank, and his head screws off. It's a, I think they call it the soapy model. I'm not sure exactly why. Soaky. I wonder if it used to have like bubble bath or something in it. Is that why they call it the Soaky model? I should look this up. So Yogi Bear, when I bought a whole bunch of cookie jars, I bought a whole bunch of piggy banks from the same people. And so they average out to be about 71 cents a piece when I bought them. Yogi Bear sold for $15, and then they also paid shipping, $8 on shipping there. And so my net on this one was $14.37. Next up is another doll. We've got Hansel of the Hansel and Gretel story, and he's doing a little bit better. His shape, I don't know if you saw my Lord Nelson a while back, and his poor little arms were falling off and everything, but Hansel was doing a bit better. Hansel sold for $30, and then they also paid $10 for shipping on this one. So my net after shipping him, because the shipping ended up being $5.75, the net was $31.55. And following this is a bowl and mallet type nutcracker. And I bought this at a garage sale for $1. I actually bought two of them. They were both a little bit different, but same sort of deal with the bowl and the mallet. And I bought it for $1. It sold for $15, and again, they paid $8 shipping. But this is one where I had a little oopsie because I charged $8 for but my shipping cost actually ended up being a little bit more, so it was $10.72 for me to ship it. But you know, them's the breaks. So my net after shipping and everything was $9.61. And then finally here we have got a tie bar rather, and this one a lady ordered for her boyfriend for his graduation coming up, so that's exciting. This one I bought for 10 cents at the thrift store, and it sold for $17.99, and it also, they paid the shipping, $3.50 shipping, so my net on this was $17.74, so that was really nice. Some of my eBay listings, and I'm going back and forth about it, have free shipping, because when people look at, if they compare, if they're, you know, smart shoppers, they're going to compare around, and then they'll see, and I've had it happen, they'll see that my item is for sale on Etsy and on eBay, and if the price is not the same, I've gotten messages from people saying, hey, why is this cheaper on Etsy, and on eBay it's a little bit more? And I'll have to go back and explain, well, on Etsy, if you look at the shipping, you know, I have to, if you combine the price that I have and then the shipping, that equals the same as eBay where I do free shipping. Because on Etsy, there's not a, in the search, there's not a way to filter by just free shipping. So I've kind of gone back and forth, and I think their fees are a little bit different with the shipping. So some of my items on Etsy are still, I didn't update to the free shipping, and these last few were examples of those. So I'm still, I need to just sit down and think on it and then make up my mind and just make a decision and go with it. All right, so my net profit for the week, it's been really about a week and a half though, is $243.54, and that averaged about $17.40 an item, so not too bad. And that brings me up from last week. I'm going to pull it up. I wasn't going to because it was all messy. But so last week, my total was $203, and then and this week is a bit $40 more. So yay! Plus, if you've been watching on YouTube or things like that, I haven't really been listing anything in the last couple weeks because I've been working on this Amazon shipment that just won't go, and it's totally my fault. I'm just dragging my feet, but you know, life happens and things happen, and it'll get out. You know, it's almost there. It's almost there. Scold if you will. But all right, that's the end of my weekly sales video, and I hope you enjoyed it or learned something or picked up some tips. Make sure to like and subscribe. Leave me a comment and let me know what you think and what sold well for you this week. And make sure to go out and enjoy yourselves. Whatever you're doing, enjoy it. All right, I will talk to you later. Bye.